break up the number into two parts. Like I break this marker into two parts, right? So I will break my number into two parts to make it simpler and easier to deal with. So if I have, for example, number like 25, right? This number consisting of two digits. The simplest form of decomposing, like we said last term, is the expanded form. How can I decompose this 25 in a very easy way? This 25 consisting of two digits, ones and tens. So now I will decompose it according to the value of each digit. 2 in tens will be 20. 20, super. Plus 5 in ones will be 5. So here I break this 25 into two parts. 20 and 5. It means that this 25 will equal what? 20, 2 tens plus 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the first way to decompose it. Do you have another way to decompose the same number? Yes, I have another way. What if I take 1 10 from this bond and give it to the second bond? Because at the end, the two parts together will give me the same number, which is 25, right? So if I keep this 10 here and I take these 10 to the second bond to be here, it will be what? 10 and how many ones you still have? 5 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I can express this 25 in another form. What is this sentence? This sentence is this. I have here 1 10, right? Plus at the other bond you have what? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here it will be 10 plus what? 15. Super. Here I break the same number, which is 25, into two parts. 10 plus 15, right? If you note, you will find that you are decomposing according to the tens digit. I have here 2 tens, so I will keep these 2 tens in one bond in one time, and the 5 ones will be each. The second way, I will take only 1 10 from the first bond and give it to the other bond, right? To be 10 plus. These 5 will be 1 10 more. 5 and 10 equals what? Equal 15. So here I decompose this 25 into 10 plus 15, right? And decomposing means the whole combination which gives you that same number. But if I have a second number like 33, how can I decompose this 33? Again, the simplest and the easiest way to decompose is to what? Is to give the values for each digit, right? So here it will be ones and tens. Now 3 and tens will be 30. 3 and tens will be 30 plus 3. The second 3 in ones will be 3. Right. So here this is the first way to decompose this 33. 30 plus 3. Do you have another way? Yeah. Yes. What is the other way to decompose it? 1 10 less and 1 10 more. I will make each time 1 10 less from one bond and 1 10 more in the second bond. So instead of I say here 30, I will say what? 40. I will say 1 10 less. So it will be what? It will be 20. Super. So when I decrease this 30 by 10, it will be 20. 20. And what about here? I have 3 tens. I put here 2 tenths of them. So the remaining 10 will be here to the other bond. So it will be 13. Super, right? So now to decompose it or to collect this 33, I will add 20 to this 13, right? Time. Do you have another way? Yeah. Yes. Instead of I say 20, this time I will put here in this bond what? 1 10 less. This 20, 1 10 less will be what? It will be 10. Super. Plus. I still have 2 tens. It will be added to the other one. Yeah, it will be here 23, right? So here they are the old combinations I may get by which this 33. Super. I have here 10, 20, 30, 3 tens, and 3 ones. Okay? And you can make many sentences to get the same 33. I may put 1 10 here and 2 tens and the 3 ones here to be 10 plus 23, and I may say 30 plus 3, right? And another way, I can put 2 of these 10s here and switch 1 10 from this bond to the other to be here 1 10 and 3 ones. The 3 ones as they are. If you note here, you will find that each time I go 1 10 less and 1 10 more. 1 10 less and 1 10 more. And this is the meaning of
decompose the following numbers. We said that decompose means I break up the number into parts or I bring it back to its components. So 67, the simplest way to decompose it is to put the places ones and tens and give the value for each digit here. So the first combination would be 6 and tens will be 60. 60 plus what? 7 in ones will be, what is the value of 7 in ones? It would be 7. So here this 67 consists of 6 tens and 7 ones. This is the first sentence, or this is the first combination which gives me 67. So can you make another combination to decompose it? Yes. If I put in the first bond 50, from these they are 5 tens plus the second bond would be what? Together the 67, I still have 1 10 and 7 ones, so that it will be 17. So 50 plus 17 equals 67. Do you have another way? Yes, I can make this 50 1 10 less to be 40, so that I will put the 4 tens here in this bond, and in the second bond of the sentence I may put how many tens are remaining. They are 2 tens, 50, 60. So I will put here the 2 tens and the 7 ones would be the same, so it will be 27. So 40 plus 27 equals what? Equals 67. This is another combination. Do you have another one? Yes, I can say 30. This time I will put in the first bond 3 tens plus the other 3 tens would be here in the second bond, and I will put with them the 7 ones, so that I can say that 30 plus 37 equals 67. Do you have another combination? Yes, I may say 20. I will make it 1 10 less and 1 10 more in the second bond, plus here I put 2 tens inside this bond, and the other bond I will put the rest of 67. I have here the 7 ones as they are, and how many tens are remaining? I put here 2 tens, so I still have 4 tens, so it will be here 47. So 20 plus 47 equals 67. And if I said 10 this time, 10 plus what will give you, or we compose for you 67. I still have 5 tens and 7 ones, so that I can say that 10 plus 57 equals 67. So if you look here, you will find that 60 plus 7 equals 67, 50 plus 17, 40 plus 27, 30 plus 37, 20 plus 47, and 10 plus 57. Each time I go 1 less, 1 10 less, and 1 10 more at the second bond. What if I wanna decompose 54? 54 consisting of what? 4 ones and 5 tens. So to decompose it, I will break it into 2 parts. 50, which are the 5 tens, plus 4. They are the 4 ones. To make another combination, I can make it, or I can put inside these bonds 1 10 less and put the 10 more here to the second bond, because finally both of them are 2 parts to compose 54. So if I say this time 40, the second bond of 54 will be what? Will be 14, because I have still 5 tens. I have 1 10 here. I will put it with the second bond, which is 4, to be 14. And this time, instead of I say 40, I will say 30, so that I put the 3 tenths of the 5 tenths here inside this bond, and the remaining tenths will be here at the other bond to be, I make it 1 10 less, so I will make the other bond 1 10 more. Instead of it is 14, it will be what? It will be 24. And here, if you look, you find 3 tenths and the 2 tenths, they are 5 tenths. And here I have 0 ones and 4 ones to give you 4 ones. So 30 plus 24 equals 54. Can you decompose it in another way? Yes, I can this time put 2 tenths here to say 20. 20 plus what? This time I will keep the 4 tenths as they are. I didn't change it, but I still have 3 tenths. I have here 2 tenths, and to compose this 5 tenths I have to put here 3 tenths. If you look, you will find that you make this 30 1 10 less, and this 24 1 10 more to be 34. So 20 plus 34 equals 54. And another combination is to say to put in the first bond 1 10 only and the rest tenths in the second bond. So I have 5 tenths and I put here only 1 tenth. So the remaining will be 4 tenths. It will be here. And what about the ones? I will put them all here. And the second bond will be 44. So that 10 plus 44 equals 54. And you have to know that all of these combinations will give you the same number, 54. And decomposing means what? Decomposing means I break the number into parts. I break it into parts.